Today we will be talking about the basics of Forex. We have a PowerPoint presentation that will give us a brief. We will go into MetaTrader. We will open a live demo account in which it will help us to know more how to open a trade and close a trade. And we're open to, in the middle of the session, to questions, and I'll be answering the questions. And hopefully by next week, we will be moving to the steps. Okay, so now we will start with what we have. So, so today we will talk about, I'll be turning off the camera so to keep the track. So today we will talking about the basics of trading. We will talk about what is Forex and the basics of trading. So the word Forex came from foreign exchange. It is when you exchange a currency for another in order to gain profit. So for example, if you go to the money exchange and you take the money with you and you exchange your money on spot. The difference between money exchange at when you go to the money exchanger and Forex exchange is that one is on spot and one allows you to have predictions. So, for example, for Forex markets, euro currency will gain over USD currency. This prediction in your mind will allow you to give or to gain money since you have a prediction. You can do, okay, so here we have the basic FX terms, Euro, USD. As we can see here, Euro and USD. The currency pair, okay, so we have the base and the quote. So now we will talk about how we do predictions and based on what. So we do predictions based on economic analysis. So for example, I'm a Forex trader. I want to do a prediction before exchanging this amount of money. So what should I look back at and what are the things I need to focus on? So economic analysis might be one of them. Past trends, as in like if I go into the chart, I see how the chart is moving. I can clearly read what are the trends that the chart is going with. We have some political and major events that will or might occur. So, for example, if we have any major political issue or news or something that's happening, it will have a very high impact on the market. So, some of these events can be elections, also interest rate decisions, and we have Jerome Powell. He's the Federal Bank Reserve President. I'm sure some of you love him and some of you doesn't love him. And we have also the inflation rate and also play a major role in moving the markets. So we move here into the basic FX terms. We hear a lot of PIP. The PIP is the amount of is the number that is moving after the decimal point of the number. So for example, we have Euro USD 1.1154. 54 is the number that we count as PIP. It moves by seconds. So this is for PIP. We will see it now when we move into the MetaTrader scene. We have also the bid price. Bid price is the price you are willing to sell from. And we have the ask price. It's the price that we are willing to buy from. We have the margin. It's the amount that we need in order to enter a trade. So, for example, I have $5,000 in my balance. The margin is $4,000. It's so I can enter in the market with this $4,000 only. Leverage is something that the company provides, the Forex broker company provides. This leverage allows you to open more trades. Why? Since as a trader, you might invest $1,000. $1,000 won't let you buy a full ounce of gold. as we know today, gold is in the 1900s. It's around between 1900s to 2000. In this sense, $1,000 can't buy you an ounce. This is why a forex broker gives you a leverage. A leverage is a tool that will multiply the number that you invest in time. We multiply it times, for example, 100. Most of the brokers provide one one over ratio 100 up to 400. This is what we also provide our customers with. So this is the concept of leverage. Now let's move to MetaTrader and try to experience some live trading on the demo account, and we will be talking about all the necessary points. After this, we will go through some of the questions and we will try to reply on them, and we will move on with the other part. So here we go to. Okay, so here's our MetaTrader. If someone can write me on the chat if you're able to see our screen, so I can proceed with this. Okay, so yeah, so now we can see the MetaTrader 4 platform in front of us. As we can see here, we have the Euro USD. Of course, this is a demo account. We opened a demo account in order for us to apply all the things we're gonna talk into. So for example, here we have the Euro USD. These are a pair. So Euro is a pair and USD is the other pair. As we said before, we have the both base and the currency. So this is it. Now we have sell and buy. So two different. This is what is nice when trading in Forex. You have the option to open both positions. So you have the option to open a buy position and a sell position. So as a trader, you are not only, like we said in the beginning, going to the foreign exchanger, taking this $1,000 and want to exchange it to this currency, and on spot you either lose it or you win the $1,000 exchanging it to the currency you choose. Here we have the option between both buy and sell. So whenever you open a position and you see market moving against what you're saying, at some point, or what you're predicting, at some point you take the position against it and you are making profit in one, and then you take another one. So here, as we can see, is the number that the sell we take from. It's the bid price, and here is the ask price, which is the buy position. So here we can see a number. This number is the lot size. What is a lot size? Is the amount of contract I'm willing to enter in. One is a full contract size. We have the option of 0.01. We can change it from here. We just click in here. We add up 0.01. This will give us the option of, sorry. So yeah, this will give us the option of choosing 0.01 is 1% of what we are willing to enter in. 0.1 is 10%. 0.2 is 2%. Now I will be giving examples of how it works exactly. So here we have the options of inserting indicators, like we see here, the red indicator. This allows us to read how the chart is moving. We have the time frame, which also tell us, here we can choose the time frame. So we can see either the chart moving per minute. This is for example per minute. We can see the chart moving. We have also 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes per hour. This goes back to the strategy you believe or you trust you want to work with. So, for example, I wake up in the morning and I choose that I take into consideration that every day I want to look at the 5 minute chart. So every day I wake up in the morning, I have the 5 minute chart to work on my strategy. Each one has his own strategy. So this number is not something to worry about. It's a strategy that you feel you need it. You might choose a per minute. For example, moving like 10 pips is more than enough for you. You need to check the chart of the per minute. So you're moving short. Now, we can here zoom in and zoom out on our charts. We can always arrange here our graphs, as in we can add more currencies next to this. So it's not only one chart that we can open. We can always like add, for example, SPX 500. Here we have the other chart. We press this. We have them next to each other. Now here we can see the candle charts, right? So these candles, we have the option to have them as candles. Some people love to read candles and how to see them, and which we will be elaborating more in the next session, hopefully next week, on how to read charts and how to read also the candles and the candles pattern. Here we can see the other types that we have. You can choose from here. You have line charts, you have candlesticks, the one that is here, and you have the bar charts. Here we have the bar charts. We can move it into candlesticks, into line charts. This goes back to each trader what he prefers. That's why we recommend always to have a demo account in order to allow you to experience this and see what suits you best. So it's like either you feel that candlesticks is good for you, or you think that if I put my chart per minute is better than keeping it per hour, for example, or per 30 minutes. This goes back to your own strategy. Now here on the left, it's the market watch. Uh, so here is the market watch. This gives us all the pairs that are available. Here we can see, for example, Euro USD. It's the chart that we are opening here. We have lots of more currencies also. Here we go into US oil, UK oil. These are the crude oil, Nasdaq, SPX, US 30, which is Dow Jones. This is DAX 30. We have lots, and we can go down more into Apple, Tesla, Twitter. These we can see them here. Okay, now for opening my account, I always press here. I open an account or log in into trade account, and I enter all my details. Now, moving into the other step, if I came now and I understand that I need to open a position, let me close chart. Let me open the Euro USD. As we can see now, Euro is on the, let me open, you know what, let me open, since the American market now is, okay, so that's great. So as we can see, let me move just to show you the chart of today per hour. Now we can see how much the market is moving. This is for Nasdaq. Nasdaq is 100 tech companies in America. So as we can see, down horizontally, we can see the date, and vertically, we can see the chart, the numbers of Nasdaq. So Nasdaq now is, we can use this cross, and we can take this point. We can see that Nasdaq reached 13,797. This allows us to see where it's moving. So if we go back into the chart to 15 May, 15 May was like 3 days back, I think. So yeah, we can see Nasdaq was in the levels of 13,294. Today, we see it in 13,740. That's a huge increase, and that's a good opportunity. And I think lots of us can see this well. So what's behind this is, now if I see this chart, I don't have any pattern that I move in. I just listen to news. I just get into what people advise me, as in these advices are based on my own decisions. I just listen to people. I just go back and think, listen, see. For example, here we're talking about Nasdaq. I see Apple. How is it doing? Microsoft. As you said, it's 100 tech companies. It's plenty of companies. I go back. I see the performance. I maybe see even how they are moving. In this sense, I allow myself to uh, yeah. So I allow myself to open this position. Now, for example, if I see myself at this point, okay, and based on my point of view or what I've listened today, or I woke up in the morning, had my coffee, watched news, and I thought that based on what's happening, all the incidents that's happening, the news that's happening in America, the inflation that's happening in America, I chose to open a buy position. Okay. So first of all, I look at my balance. My balance is here. As a demo account, this number is just a number that the company provides you with. It's not real money. It's a money just to test your waters in. So here I have $100,000. Of course, my leverage is one ratio 100. This means I have $100,000 times 100. Okay. So now I have an open position. I opened it by mistake today. So uh, at least it's a good example for us. We can see here the equity. Equity is the number, is the balance minus the open positions. So, for example, if I have 10 positions open, I subtract my balance minus the 10 positions opened, whether it's in profit or in loss. So I add them up, I subtract them from the balance, gives me out what the equity. The margin is how much is the amount I used from my account, I like consumed from my account in order to open this position, okay, which is this one. Now the free margin, how much money do I still have in order to open more positions? So I have like $98,299 more in order to open other positions. Margin level, it's just in percentage. So what I took a position in the morning today, it was like a buy position. I took a one lot on Euro USD. My position was buy. So I predicted that. Let me go back before coming here. So I predicted that, as we can see, this line is where I took my position. Okay. So I predicted at this point that Euro USD should go up, but nothing went with me right. And the market just went against what I was thinking of or what I had to move in, and the market just went down. But if I had the option and if I was just keeping an eye on track, I could have took a sell position also at the same time when I saw the market just going down. And in this sense, this would have allowed me at least to make profits in this decrease. Okay. So when it went down this, I could have made money. So, and when it goes up, I'm gonna be doing money. When it goes up again and again, I'm gonna be doing money. So this is how the taste of trading is much more better than just going and throwing in money and getting back what I had with me. So we have here also to mention this zoom in, zoom out. It gives us a better vision of the chart. And we have also here to open, instead of, we can check our CFDs, all the currencies, commodities, all we have them. Okay, so now to open an order. For example, if we say that as a trader, I have this, I'm gonna say a $10,000 in my account. How much risk I am willing to take? So this is the first thing I think of. Why? Because Forex trading is all about taking the right risk. It's not about only taking a risk, it's about taking the right risk. So you're a human, you know how to think, you know how to listen, you know how to see, and that's why you are exposed to everything. That's why there are a lot of factors to take before entering into any position. You can make money. That's of course. You can lose money. Of course. That we're not thinking of this. We are thinking that we have all the factors that allows me as a human to trade in the right way. So, as I said, for Euro USD, the market now is somehow you can say sleeping. So we will go back to Nasdaq as the market is still ongoing. So as we can see here, the market is moving. Now, I do some research, or from in the morning, I was listening to some news. Every day we have CPI news. It depends on the weekly calendar. We have we wait for the interest rate. We wait for the Federal Reserve to get out and speak. We wait for decisions. Uh, it depends. So here we go, and we take the decision to open a position. So here is 0.01, for example. I'll take the small risk, okay? And as I can see here, I'll take, for example, a sell position. If I take a sell position, always before pressing, I need here to choose the symbol, which I already chose. The volume is the lot size, 0.01, 0.02. 0.01 is 1%, 0.02 is 2%, moving into 0.1, 10%, 0.2, 20%. This is how much you are consuming from your balance. So you are buying, I'm here, for example, buying one lot of Nasdaq. This means I'm buying at this number the whole thing. So it's like 100% of it. Okay. We will go with one lot. Okay, so let's do this. We have the option to choose a stop loss. What is stop loss? Stop loss is when I choose to open a position, I have the ability to, since I'm choosing now to open a sell position, I always take the stop loss above the number I'm taking, because my aim is, or what I'm looking for, is the chart to go down. So the stop loss should always be above the number I took. So for example, here we can see 13,727 is the number right now. At least, I should choose, for example, let us take 13,777 is the stop loss. So if I took a sell position and the market chose, for any news or for any market pattern it's moving to go back up, it will hit stop loss. What will happen when it hits stop loss? It will go into a loss. But this loss, you calculated it, and we will be talking next week about how to calculate stop loss and the pip difference, and what's exactly what is the best way to calculate it. So if it went up, for example, 200 points, I'll be losing, it depends on how many lot size I opened, I'll be losing this amount of number. At least I can say that I lost this number. So this is if the market went against what I said. This is for stop loss. Take profit is always the number, since we are taking a sell position, is below the number that we started with. So here, 13,735. Take profits should always be below 13,735. Okay. So now we will be taking this position. I'll just add some stop loss so we can see 13,800 will be my stop loss, and my take profit will be 13,700. So in this case, I gave an order for Nasdaq to open a one lot. The stop loss is 13,800. It's above because I'm taking a sell position. The take profit is below the number because I wanted to go down. I clicked select. Now, successful, my position is opened. As I can see here, here is my position. Sell, one lot. The symbol is Nasdaq 100. The price I opened in, my stop loss, take profit, the price that it's moving now. Okay. Now we see here commissions. Of course, as a rule, we have zero commissions. Swaps are imposed by the bank. It's not something that the broker gives. Swaps are imposed by the bank from outside. These swaps come if you keep any trade an overnight. So if I open now Nasdaq and I keep it an overnight, tomorrow morning I might see. It depends how much is the swap. It should be not that big. Of course, each one has his own platform. He can check it, and we can check it now in few. So we'll be moving, and we will come back here. So second. Can you see my screen back? Let me see. So just 1 second. Yes, now I can. Okay, so perfect. So now how to install trading platforms? We have many options. Uh, we have many options. So we have the let me just open back. Okay, so we have our PC. We can use it on our MacBook or Microsoft. There's no problem. There's a desktop version. You can find the link on our website. We have also provided, since uh, we in GoDo always try to meet customers' interest, we found out this application. If you can see here, you can find it on App Store, on Google Play Store. This allows you to download this application. You will be MT4 and MT5 will be available there. You can use both. It's your choice. And in this sense, instead of just downloading MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5. So uh, what is the reason behind the first step, opening demo account? First of all, we need to examine our skills. So it will help us to examine our skills. It will also help us to examine our strategies. For example, if I have a strategy in mind and I want to try to input my strategy, demo account will help me before entering into a live account. Testing myself, testing the grounds. The most important thing is watch market reaction on news. As I said, one of the best thing I think that people wait for is uh, news. So market news is one of the important things traders wait for. We have like plenty of websites. I recommend that you can visit Forex markets. You can visit investing.com. This will allow you to give you, you can also even check our Instagram accounts weekly. We update you with all the upcoming events for Forex news, and you can join our Telegram channel. This will help you to be updated by second. Uh, Sorry, guys, can you hear me back? I don't know what happened. Can you hear me, guys? Okay, perfect. I think now it's good. So sorry for this. I don't know what's happening. Um Now we mentioned how to install trading platforms. Now I need to give some examples. If you can just now focus with me, and for sure next week I will be sending you first of all this PowerPoint to keep the notes with you. Next week we will be implementing some real life trading after you had the chance to try your demo account and you had the chance to join our Telegram channel and to check our Instagram to stay updated with what we offer so you can see how to implement them in a demo account. So I'm asking you to join our Telegram channel. I'll be sending you the link. This will help you to take the right path in your demo account, and in which now I will be giving a small example how to open a buy position and a sell position with numbers. So here we have an example of buying Euro USD. So I have $5,000, as we can see here, $5,000. You chose to enter the market, and the price of the market of Euro USD is 1.11. This is the price of $1 is 1.11 euros. Okay, so exactly, it's exactly what is it. So you go and choose to buy one lot, and your leverage is 1:100. We talked about what is a lot size. We said what is leverage. We chose here 1:100. We can up to 400. In this sense, you buy one lot, which is 100,000 units with euro at 1% margin, which is 1:100. When you open this position, you set aside 1,100 USD to open this position. Okay, so you're using from this 5,000, 1,100. Okay, since you bought one lot. And how much is the price? 1.11. So exactly, I just multiply it, I get 1,100. How can I calculate how much is there or how much I opened? Leverage your lot is worth 1,100 times 100, which is $110,000. Okay, it's only while trading. So meanwhile, you have 3,900 free margin. Since 5,000 minus 1,100 is 3,900, I still have a free margin of 3,900. Okay, so as you predicted, the price increased and Euro USD is now 1.12. So now, since you predicted as a trader a buy position, and as we said in the beginning, it's 1.1 or 1.11, and the market went up to 1.12. Okay, so now you're in profit. So you close the position and you make $1,000 profit. From 1.11 to 1.12, it increased one. So if you, since we have this leverage, it's 100, you did $1,000 profit. So your profit is immediately reflected to your account balance, and it will be added to your balance. So now, if you calculate it, we have a $6,000 in our balance. So we made, or you made, $1,000 profit. Unless you kept a position overnight, don't. As we said, we have something called swaps. I'm just telling you about it since you will see it. We don't charge any commission. We have something. I also maybe forgot to mention at the beginning, the spread. The spread is the price difference between the buy position and the sell position. We have two numbers, right, as we saw before. So the price difference between the sell and the buy, we subtract the buy from the sell, we get the spread. Okay, so basically, as an STP, we just have spreads. We don't have any commission. We don't put any commission on the client, and what we have is swaps that we don't even have control over. So if you kept a position and overnight, you will see swaps. Swaps are minimal at some point. It's not something to worry. As long as you're making money, I don't think you will look at how much swaps you are consuming. So uh, we're gonna take another example of sell. Now we'll clean our buying position. Now we're gonna move into example of selling. After this, I'll take some questions and have some answers, and hopefully next week we will go on with more. So here we have the sell position. We have $4,000 in our account. So I chose to open a sell position with one lot, as we said, 100,000 units at 1% margin and the leverage 1:100. And currently the Euro USD price is 1.20, 1.2. Okay, so you sell one lot and your leverage is 1:100, and you close the position. So now, before, you set aside 1,200 USD. Why? Because the price is 1.20. We multiply it and we get by 100, and we get, since we opened one lot, it's 1,200 USD. So now 4,000 minus 1,200. How much is my free margin? Sorry, it's 2,800. 4,000 minus 1,200. I consume this from the account. Now, since we provide leverage and everyone provides leverage, your lot is worth 1,200 times 100, $120,000. Leverage is very important as a trader. You chose this part of your career in order to make money. You don't have the ability always, with the money that you have, whether it's $10,000, whether it's $100,000, to make the same money that you can when leverage is there. It's something that we provide, everyone provides, in order to encourage people to. We're not saying that as much as you can make money, you can lose money. The lot size is applied on both, but it will, of course, help you to make money more. Now, going back to here, our price is on 1.20, and the price decreased to 1.18. Now, since it's a sell position, the price decreased, I'm in profit. How much did I do? I did a $2,000 profit. So of course, I'll see my profit, where, since once I close position, I see it added to my balance. Instead of having $4,000, now I have a $6,000 in my balance. And this is for buy position, and this is for sell position. Now, please, if you have any questions, just send them on the chat. Let me try to reply as much as I can. And I'll be sending back this PowerPoint by email. I'm open to any question, and I'll be listening to all the questions. And of course, we'll have a session next week that will help you to start getting your first steps into trading. How to calculate stop loss and how to calculate take profit is the first question. As I said, next week we will mention exactly how to take the risk from what is the best risk to take and to choose our stop loss and take profit. Take profit, exactly, it's your choice. It's what you aim for. It's how much you think this number is uh, willing to reach, or where is it willing to reach. This I can't predict. I can't tell you where, or I can't tell you how. At the end, this is your choice, and this is what you choose. So I can tell you basically what take profit to choose. For stop loss, we will be talking next week how much I can risk it, since for each pair, for example, Euro USD, there's a calculation for it. For Nasdaq, there is a calculation for it. For each uh, currency we are willing to trade in, we have a strategy. We will be talking about the strategy next week. That's why we just gave today the base that will allow you to know what are the grounds and what are the terms we need to know in order to allow us to open another position. Any other questions for what we mentioned also? As I said, I'll be sharing with you the PowerPoint presentation. You can have access to it. I'll be sharing our Telegram channel. It would be lovely if you open a demo account and start just looking at it. You can get back to me by email, or get back to any of the sales team or any of our support team by email, any contact that you have. Ask them. We will guide you. We will take you to the first steps. We are here just to tell you how to take or to manage your risks, because forex trading is not about what we hear, just invest money, throw in money, open positions. No, this is not what we aim for. We aim for to guide you, to help you, like, at least uh, I would say, like, it was one of the things I was exposed to, one of the dreams I had to go into, and God willing, every each of us will reach there. So I'll be sending Telegram channel. You can check out our news. You can check out our daily updates. You can check out our daily technical analysis. This will give you a very, very, very important vision to the market. It's, of course, it's a technical analysis, so it's not something to rely on, but at least it will give you a lot of information. Everything regarding okay, so there's a question I need to explain: margin and leverage. So I think leverage, we talked about it. Of course, I can repeat it. And what is leverage exactly? I'll do it briefly, and I'll make sure next week to have them all with real life examples in front of us. I'll try to manage to have uh, an open discussion with you, since this is the first basic session I was giving to you now for the time being. So leverage is something that is provided by the Forex broker company. Why? Since, as I said, if you have $10,000, or I'll give better examples so it can be basic. If I have $1,000, I can't buy a whole ounce of gold. Why? Since an ounce of gold today is around 1950 something, and it was 2000 back ago. So if we say so, I can't with $1,000 buy a whole ounce of lot. So leverage allows me to double this $1,000 times 100, and this will allow me to buy a full ounce of gold. This will also increase my profits. This will also allow me to open more lot size, and this will allow me also to have the ability to open not only one position, since if you want to manage to open only one position, this won't help you in trading. Uh, margin, we have free margin, and you have the margin level. Free margin, as we said, for example, as we can see here, this the example, it's always we subtract the balance that we have and the position that we opened. It gives us the free margin. Free margin is how much I still have balance or amount in my account to use. Okay, so it's always how much can I use more from my account in order to open more trades. That's simply how we can tell margin in simple words. Allow me for next week to give it some more examples that will allow you, after trying to go into demo accounts, at least next time we will have more interesting questions, since you will have the option to open a demo account and test it. And maybe during this week, you will also have some news that will allow you to see how market is moving. And next week we will have an interesting session that you will build on it much more, and it will allow you to go further and further. Any other questions? Anyone who has a live trading account and he needs any question, any assistant, you can either get back to me. I will share my email, and if you have any of the sales team supporting you, get back to him. He will get back to me. We always do our best to have everything. We always like to hear from you. What do you want? We always, as Kodu's vision is, we look at what are the interests of you guys. We hope that we can meet everything. Hopefully, soon we will have everything, all your recommendations. We will listen to them, we will discuss them, and what we can do, we will do it. See you guys next week. I hope it was interesting. And here's our barcode. Please scan it. You will be able to access our Telegram channel, our all social media platform. Take the time to scan it, and I'll be sending you back an email with this PowerPoint. Give yourself a chance, open a demo account, check our news, check everything, and we will meet next week. And I'm sure that we will have a better and a more interesting meeting next week. It was nice meeting you, everyone, and see you next week.